Today I'm working on a 2015 GMC YUKON. I'm changing out the fuel injector for the 5.3 liter engine. And man, let me tell you, it is hard for this to get out. It took me about 2 days to get it out. I did a lot of praying and a lot of cussing at the GMC company because how hard they put this in there. This is a 2015, we're in year 2024. I started taking this out in 2023 in December, and I got it out, had to bend it up because of how long it sat in there, and also had to bend the fuel injectors and also had to bend the fuel rail. But man, let me tell you, it was so hard to get out. I watched the videos on YouTube and the explanation. One guy got it out within like a couple of seconds. The other guys, it took them a while to get it out. But so to get this fuel rail out, if these injectors are stuck, which some of them didn't cover the video of how long or how they got it out. So I had to get this out the hard way. What I had to do is take the fuel rail and I got this from Harbor Freight, a 24-inch gooseneck wrecking bar, because I couldn't find the bar that they had used on YouTube. So what I had to do was put it first here at the base of the alternator. Make sure you don't hit these electrical wires, and lift up on the end of it. Now, what I was trying to do is be careful. You don't want to be careful when taking this thing out. You're gonna have to use some strength. I even had to use a cheater bar to get this thing out. So once you pull this first injector out, get it up, you're gonna have to bend it all the way up as far as you could to try to sneak the injector out. Completely remove the locking pin that's on the back of it, because you're not going to be able to wiggle it. Completely remove the locking pin and sneak the injector out. Once you sneak that injector out, once you sneak this one injector out, you're gonna have to take your pry bar, and they say to try to get it on this middle part here. They say to try to get it on here, but no, that's not gonna work. You don't want to too much damage it. What I did, there's nicks and everything on it. You want to stay on the cylinder head over here. Once you get that first fuel injector out, you'll just have this. So you want to sneak it up here and get to the next one, and pry that one out, get it up as far as you can, sneak the fuel injector out, and go to the next one. Pry that out, sneak it up as far as you can, and go to the next one to the end, and stay on this cylinder head as you're pulling it out. The hardest thing, that was one of the hardest things. The second hardest thing was trying to get this cover off of the intake. I have so many cuss words for GM for putting this cover on it. Nice cover, okay, but the back of it has 4 Christmas tree style clips. And this is the back of it here, where the Christmas tree clips go in. So imagine trying to reach all the way back there. I'm standing on a crate, trying to reach all the way back there just to try to get them clips out. And no, them clips are not easy. So what I had to do was I had to sneak the intake manifold out. I don't know how I did it, but I was able to sneak it out and focus on the back of this plastic piece. So I was able to get a screwdriver and push out the back of the clips by removing this cloth of somewhat. Not completely removing it, but trying to get it enough. But that was the second hardest thing, or the first hardest thing, because I had to start with that first and then get to these fuel injectors. So I'm just changing, because I had an issue with cylinder number 8. I'm just changing the right side fuel rail in the injectors, and I'm going to install them back in. I just had a problem with cylinder number 8, so I'm going to pray we get everything back in this wind. And it's about 24 degrees out here, so I'm going to try to put this back in and get everything straight. And this weather is in Pittsburgh. And then also, don't forget to get these new injector feed lines. I seen a video where they said it hasn't worked when you try to put this back on and started leaking. This is not the high pressure fuel pump from this vehicle. This high pressure fuel pump is still in the car, but I just added this because I took this out of a 2010 Enclave. So get some new injector feed lines. This is my personal vehicle, and pray everything goes straight.